Hello, hello, hello. I hope you're all doing excellently. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Let me just do my usual rubbish at the start here. Hello, NDKMG. How's it going? Right. And then let's get the game started. This should work. I set it all up earlier. I wanted to make sure that I don't have the game already up and running because I wanted to watch the intro. And the intro is pretty great. Yeah, I'm doing fine, thanks. Hopefully this will capture. Hopefully. Yes. Some games it takes a little moment. Most games it takes a little moment. Occasionally you'll find a game where it captures instantly. Those are amazing. Hello, Sushi Belts. I hope you're doing well. Can you imagine an alternate universe where Hit Games became like the biggest publisher and EA went out of business? I believe Hit Games only published the PC port. Oh, sorry. Yeah. What am I talking about? Yeah. As Dinosaur Bites pointed out yesterday, playing dodgy PC ports seems to be my thing at the moment. And hello, Meti. Thank you very much for the massive raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream. I hope you enjoyed playing Doom Eternal. Look, a dog. I like Doom Eternal, but I personally much prefer the previous Doom game, Doom 2016. But what an intro this is. Doom Eternal wishes it had this intro, let me tell you. Doom Eternal doesn't have a dog in it. It's very fast paced, yeah. And you're constantly like moving and switching weapons and stuff, yeah. I kinda get what you mean. That is true, Doom Bloke does have a pet rabbit. Well, yeah, also Namco, also around the same time. So yeah, that makes sense. I love that slow-mo walk at the end. But what an intro! Like, legit, I'm not even joking, what an intro. They must have spent quite a bit of time on that. Because that is one hell of an intro. I'm just gonna play on normal. So I never finished this back in the day. I used to have it on PlayStation 2, but from memory it turns pretty hard later on. But we'll just go with normal. I'm a normal kind of guy today. Go. There you go. You had one intro, and here's another. Yeah. Can't have it all. Reminds me of, you know, the Hitman Contracts intro with the gun in the TV set? That was good. Hello, Murgo. The greatest WCW backstage assault streamer of all time is in the house. I hope you're doing well. The Blood Money demo. The Blood Money demo is like one of the worst game demos of all time. I didn't like getting up that much. I thought it was okay in the end. There were moments of it where I was actually fuming about it, but in the end, I think it's okay. I think the demo for Blood Money is such a... does that game such a disservice.
Hardest place on earth. People aren't born here. They're forged out of broken bones and blood money. Fortunes are lost and found on a daily basis. And if you're not one of the lucky finders, you're probably dead. That's not to say there's no justice here. It's just hard to reach sometimes, under layers of crime and corruption that stretch between the gutter and the glamour. It was another gray autumn. The leaves were changing from go green to caution yellow. Pretty soon they'd be danger red, then dead brown.
Yes, I did play this back in the day, but I never finished it.
This is Slate. I'm on it.
From memory, this game gets really hard later on. And apparently the Xbox version, which was like the original version, like that's apparently like really hard from the get-go. All the versions that came out later on actually are a bit easier. The movement controls move the character. Can you believe that? What a shocking development that is. And the camera controls rotate the camera. That's craziness, isn't it? That is madness.
Get the hell out of here!
Identify and target enemies with auto target. Press and hold auto target to target the enemy. So as you can see, this is one of those PC... Well, this is just so standard for the era, but yeah, just one of those classic PC ports where they don't tell you what the actual buttons are. Don't worry, I've already played a chunk of this offline just to make sure that it all works. So I know what the buttons are, but yeah. You can use your dog Shadow to attack enemies. Press fire now.
Shadow, go! Attaboy.
Each time you use Shadow, his stamina gauge is emptied. Shadow is only available when his stamina gauge is full. I like the bit during that previous cutscene where he said the word red and then it showed you a red light on the traffic lights. Like, I mean, that's beautiful, isn't it?
I got him!
As the kids would say, that's cinema, you know? Press and hold auto target to target the enemy. A red crosshair indicates a target lock, yellow or green indicates a reduced chance of hitting the target or out of weapon range. A blue crosshair indicates a defeated enemy. Yes, that is true, they say that also, Sushi Bells. blasted that guy. The back-to-back games where you beat up construction workers. Just saying.
Drop it.
Golden. Hopefully you appreciate another game where you beat up construction workers. When unarmed and near an enemy, press action to perform a disarm. Quickly press action again for slow motion. So there's slow motion, and you can hit the Q button to cycle through
Stop 'em.
Think
camera
fast,
angles.
Jack.
Press dive to dive. Tap dive to dive. Hold dive to dive. Press dive again during a slow motion dive to cancel it. Slow motion dives deplete the adrenaline gauge that it refills slowly over time, but intense actions will refill it faster.
No problem.
I never played Chili Con Carnage. Only Total Overdose.
Looks like I got more company. The container will make good cover.
Yeah, construction workers did not get much respect. Or any respect. In wall mode. So yeah, it's got a cover system. Press auto target to spin out and target. Like that.
Stop 'em.
Yeah, press dive to dive. I mean, it's just... Every keyboard out there has a big massive dive button on it. Press wall to wall.
That's the guy.
Yeah, no, I don't remember the cover system being that useful.
Propane. I can use this to take out a group of them.
You can find and toss flammable canisters at the enemy. Press and hold auto target the target. And fire to throw it. This is like Kane and Lynch 2. Way before that game came out.
Well, there goes my way across.
Press manual target the manual target. So the mouse controls are pretty horrific, I have to say. Luckily, you don't really need to move the camera that much with the mouse. Because if you just move like this, the camera moves anyway. And you can hit right click to get the camera behind you. So you don't really need to use this very often. And when you're in this mode, instead of using the mouse, you can just use WASD. Which is actually better. So while it's a bit dodgy, it's fine.
Not the most subtle.
It
way
is
to
a
get
little
across,
siphon filtery,
but hey,
that targeting mode, yeah. No taser in this game, sadly. What does this say? Another pinnacle development. Your tax dollars at work.
if I can hotwire this truck, I can use it to blast through that fence.
Yeah, I'm playing this with mouse and keyboard. Even though it's clearly like a game that is probably better with a controller, it's not too bad with mouse and keyboard. I think they've done an okay job here, porting it over. Some things need to be lockpicked before you can move on. Check this out. Isn't that sick? Life gauge is displayed in the upper left corner. The adrenaline gauge and the armor gauge are located below it. Armor absorbs more damage than life. You can press next weapon or previous weapon to switch weapons. It's one of those games where there's no animation. It's just like you're just a magical gun wizard, you know? And then you can grab people and use them as shields.
This doesn't look like a union meeting.
This game is so much better than that. So much better than that. No.
You boys should take up your grievance with City Hall.
Jack Slate is so much better. Not like that over twerp. think I need to go this way. You can control Shadow in certain areas. Use Shadow to get through the burning debris. Control Shadow with the movement controls. Move Shadow through this large pipe. Once on the other side, move Shadow through the pipe to drop the scaffolding.
Shadow, go see what you can do.
Look at that. It's got a dog in it.
Attaboy.
Both Kingpin and Return to Castle Wolfenstein use that same sound effect. Must be a stock sign. Press action when near a red action icon to learn more about it. A green action icon indicates that the object can be used or activated.
Gate's locked. I should check out the foreman's trailer. Gate's locked. I should check out the foreman's trailer. Gate's locked. I should check out the foreman's trailer.
I think it's locked. I love this era of video games where keys are like massive.
With all the lead flying around, I gotta stay low and use my cover.
So the only thing that sucks, press and hold crouch to crouch. The only problem is that it's mapped to C, which is a really crap button, I think. And I couldn't get the control customization to work, so we're just gonna have to roll with it.
Shadow!
Oh
Slade,
no.
I have a gunshot victim. No pulse. I need an ambulance immediately.
Roger that. We'll notify Hope General. Any ID?
Victim's name is Slate. Frank Slate. He's my dad.
Oh no. Got it.
Sorry, Jack.
I'd seen 100 bodies sprawled ugly in dark alleys and bright living rooms. But this one was different. This was my dad. The guy who looked me in the eye one day and told me he was innocent of the bad things he'd been accused of. And I believed him, because he'd never lie to me. And now he was dead. Somebody had to pay.
What are you still doing here, Slate? We got this scene covered.
I want this case.
The hell you do. Go home and get some sleep. We'll keep you posted.
Looks like he was trying to write something in the cement.
I'm serious, Slate. Go home.
Forget it! Somebody shot my dad tonight, and I'm gonna find out who.
You know your old man only had one enemy.
Augie Blatz.
But you might want to be careful with those kind of accusations. Blatz owns a whole team of lawyers.
Yeah? And thugs.
Don't do anything stupid, Slate.
Justice may not be smart, but it should be honest. I was about to do something real stupid.
I don't think this has any subtitles, by the way.
Augie Blatz had a regular room at the Den of Iniquity, a prime hotspot for criminals ever since the Flaming Mambo Lounge got struck by Italian lightning. It wasn't the sort of place you'd expect to find a beloved philanthropist like Augie Blatz, but then most people didn't know him like I did. He may have the city fooled with his goodwill money thrown at public parks and playgrounds, but apparently my dad was the only one interested in where that money came from. Drugs, mostly. Drugs and racketeering.
Jack, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
Hey, working for your dad is fine and all, but he hasn't been able to cover payroll lately, so I had to pick up a little scratch on the side. You
Spelled
won't tell
first
him.
wrong on the first aid box there.
Yeah, don't worry about it. He's already dead.
What?
Where's Augie?
In the parlor. You think Augie had him killed?
Don't know, but I plan on finding out.
Wait, you know they won't let you back
I'll
there.
manage.
Hold on, I'll distract the bouncers for you, just be careful.
It should be okay. Fingers crossed.
Don't thank me yet.
Dance and distract. D&D. So when people say, "Oh, I'm going to go and play D&D," that's what they mean. Got it. Tap the corresponding button as it enters the hot zone. The gauge represents the bouncer's distraction level. Well-timed presses will keep the bouncers distracted. Look at the variety. This is intense gameplay. Hello, Fred G. I hope you're doing okay. It is always nice to see you. Can you actually do me a favor, Fred G? If you're available to do one?
Atta girl, keep it up.
Can you do exclamation mark ASO for Methy, please? Thank you. I'm sure Guitar Hero / Rock Band god like you, Miracle, would be able to do this in their sleep. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, baby. That's my Hildy. One more.
But yeah, you're right. This does go on for a bit too long. I agree.
Here I come, Augie.
It's quite elaborate, really. Could he not just take his police jacket off and be like, you know, pretend to be one of the punters? No? Am I thinking about it too much? But we're in. I love the
Things are gonna
2D
get
crowd
rough.
there.
I gotta find a way to get these people out of here.
Now that is quality. You know what's funny? I don't remember this. Like, I remember this level obviously, but I don't remember the 2D crowd. I would imagine if you were playing this on PS2 on a tiny telly, it probably would blend in a lot better. But yeah, here in like HD, it sticks out quite a bit.
Fire alarm. This ought to clear that dance floor pretty quick.
Hey! Let go of me, you stupid ape!
Where is he?
Where is who?
The cop you let in here. Step on down here, wise guy. I know you're up there and I got your girlfriend.
Damn it. Don't worry, Hildy. I'll get you out of this mess. Hildy!
Gonna bleed, sucker.
Hildy, get out of here. This place is about to get deadly.
But
And for God's sake, put some clothes on.
Damn right.
He's trapped.
Press kick to kick.
Time to take out the trash.
Yeah, it's not bad. For what it is. Not particularly complex, but it works. It's snappy. Anyone else? This bloke wants some. And you can throw as well. I should probably do that.
Boris Volkov? What's an importer of bad knockoff clothing doing with Blatz?
You're mine, cop.
Oh no. Epic boss battle. He beat me up pretty good though. To be fair.
Company's coming. Here we go.
Remember, you can target people to shoot them. So you want to get close, because the yellow target means that you will hit them, but only sometimes. You want to get closer so that it's red. That's kind of the main idea. Remember, you can also do this. Can I dive? No. I was gonna say, could I dive down to the ground floor, but a bit ambitious, isn't it? When I think of this game, I think of this level. The prison, yeah. Quite memorable, this game, actually. Yeah, it's a good game. Okay, let's go upstairs. Well, I've actually already done the last one, but it was so long ago. I was still a young man back then. But yeah, I actually did Dead the Right's Retribution already. I don't know what the current state of Dead the Right's 2 is, how easy it is to get it to work. But maybe. Maybe someday.
Stop him! Take him down!
I gotta take these goons down.
No, Hip Games only published the PC version. This is a Namco game. It's the greatest spreadsheet of all time. How could you forget? No, Grim Reaper of the Lawnmower has a better spreadsheet. He actually knows what he's
You
doing.
ain't so tough.
Dimitri! Too bad. You just missed your brother.
Right, another epic boss battle. They did, but not for the PC version, I believe.
I'll take that.
I think it might have been different in different territories as well, because this game took a while to come out over here. I know in the US it came out in 2002. We didn't get it until like the summer of 2003. It's one of those games I remember reading about it quite a bit before it came out. Should we go for disarm? Just for fun. If he would stop running away, look at this advanced AI. I was hoping for a more violent one than that.
Going up.
Ding.
Here I come, Augie.
Cheese it. It's Slate.
Good sound effects. You don't need to worry about your shield like breaking free or anything. I'm pretty sure you can have it indefinitely until, you know, they get killed. Obviously, you move very slowly, but taking shields, I think, is it's like really important later on. Health at maximum.
Whoa, Officer Slade. What brings you out on a night like tonight? You want to join us? $100 ante? Or is that too rich for your cop salary?
It's real simple, Blatz. You lie, you die. I want to know why your boys knocked off my father tonight.
Whoa, hey, your old man's dead.
Are you not convinced by this
I'm all torn up by the
Christopher
rules.
Walken
Yeah, you will be.
impression?
Take him down. Get him, boys.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, of course, that was actually him.
You
My
can run,
bad.
but you can't hide, Augie.
Look, we're here again.
Take him down.
Remember those days? Yeah, true.
door's on a timer. I only have a few seconds. I gotta hurry before it locks.
Help! Someone get this nut job cop off my tail!
Get him!
When Shadow's stamina gauge is full, you can launch a quick attack by pressing kick when auto-targeting. Like this. Isn't that great? I think these guys look a bit like Max Payne that you're killing. Not quite, but you know, it's close enough. Just a jacket, really.
Get that freak! There he is!
Hello, Space Bloke, how's it going? Yep, this is Mafia 2, correct.
Get that guy!
He's over there!
They're everywhere? Can these guys like chill out just a little bit? $6 for a haircut.
Freak!
Get him!
I'm trying to think. These are the hardest questions for me when I try to think of games that I've played recently.
Get him, boys! He's over here!
If I did, the dog was not as cool as this dog. Just saying.
You can run, but you can't hide, Augie.
I'm trying to think of another dog game.
Someone get this nut job cob off my tail! There he is!
I gotta fight through these thugs to get to Blatz.
Dog's Life. I have not streamed that, but that is another dog game. Correct.
Here I come, Augie. End of the line, Augie. Why don't you do us both a favor?
I had the demo for it.
What the?
Don't do anything stupid, Slade.
Jack, you're gonna be okay. Come on, get up.
Jack.
Come on, just walk it off.
I know. Embarrassing.
You're welcome to fall at any time. Why, thank you. You make the creative process so much easier for me.
Oh no.
Good shot, officer. Why, I'm amazed Mr. Blatz was able to squeeze off a round in self-defense. Your sketch is complete. You're certain the second subject is to be
I should
alive?
dress up as this guy for Halloween.
Whatever you like. It's your gallery. I'm just the artist. Just relax, officer. Hopefully the ambulance will arrive in time.
Yes.
Unfortunately, they'll be bringing in many, many more cops, but what can I say? You probably don't realize how much skill it took not to paint the floor with your brain meat. But my client wants you alive. It wouldn't have been my choice. But he says killing cops is bad business. Oh, and because you might find it of interest, Augie Blatz did not kill your father.
He didn't.
Countdown to execution. Former Grant City police officer Jack Slate.
Yeah, it
arrested
does.
and
I know what you're
convicted
talking
for the
about,
shooting
yeah.
spree that
With the
led to
bloody
death
hands
of
and
known
stuff.
philanthropist Augie Blatz is currently living out his last day in the death row cell block of Iron Point Penitentiary, as Mayor Pinnacle has approved what could set a precedent as the city's first fast-track execution. Opposing mayoral candidate Gloria Exner has stepped forward to publicly denounce such accelerated capital punishment, an issue she has fought to address since announcing her candidacy in early May. The mayor has yet to respond, but is expected to appear in a public debate to be scheduled soon. Slate's execution, however, is not expected to be postponed. In other news,
It doesn't make any sense. Like, why would a police officer be put on death row immediately? It just doesn't make any sense.
Frank was one of the good ones. Always did right by me on the outside. Whoever done him in is gonna burn in hell, that's for sure.
I'd like to see him burn here on Earth if I could.
Well, maybe you can.
Talk to me.
Word is, Tattoo's planning to break the minute old spark and makes the lights dim, if you know what I'm saying. Got some kind of map out here. Now, I don't know much, but this kid Wireboy down in the workshop, he says he knows how to put old Spark out of business.
Wireboy. You trust him?
Are you saying this is the 8 ball of this game?
Thanks, Preach. Dad knew a good guy when he met one.
Yeah, it's too bad the judge didn't.
hey,
Reminds me of The Suffering as well, actually.
Not yet.
oh, I'm gonna love hitting a switch on you, Slate. Watching you jump, squirm, vow yourself.
Hello, Maria. I hope you're doing well. The Suffering was one of those games that I enjoyed back in the day, and then I revisited it, and I was like, it's not that good, actually. I was able to break the nostalgia goggles there and just admit it's not actually that good. It happens, you know? I don't like that you can't move the camera here. Not a fan of that. I've got a key card, or an access card. Whatever terminology you prefer. Hello Galty, how's it going? Yeah, not too bad. I'll take that. That guy up there, I didn't care.
Let me
But I
through.
just killed like 7 guys.
Moving around this place is gonna be tricky. I put half of these thugs in here.
Nice, sounds good. I accidentally went into wall mode when trying to use that door. Silly me. They're twins. There's health there, but I'll leave it for later.
Yeah, you heard what he did to Sereno. Made him eat his own cigarette, and it was still lit.
That dude's got it coming to him sooner or later.
More health. Are you allowed to wear sunglasses in prison? I don't think so. I question the authenticity of that. Yeah, I have plenty of experience. That is true. They do have consoles.
Broke his arm. I'm telling you, man, Big Arm Tony cannot be beat.
He ain't all that. Guy cheats, kicks you under the table.
Hey guys, oh no. Not the greeting I was hoping for. I might die here. I think there's health in the corner. There is. This is the predecessor to Bully. Oh no, this should be the sequel to Bully actually. You end up Jimmy Hopkins grows up to be a criminal, and you have to survive the prison life. I might die here, but I'm fine. I survived. But yeah, the camera's not amazing. But at least they have health everywhere, it seems like, on this level. He's listening to the club music.
You don't have to ask the question, officer. I know the answer.
Mind reading your specialty?
Battery acid on the conduits. In theory, it'll bring the whole grid down for hours.
You're kidding me.
This place is older than the pyramids, man. And again, that's only theory.
I guess I can live with that.
Yeah, you hope. One thing, though. You're gonna have to deal with the straps yourself.
I've got that covered. You got the acid?
Sure. For 25 packs.
And where am I supposed to get 25 packs?
Psst. I thought you were a hotshot cop. Try the gym, genius.
Yes, it is, yeah. I think this is like the 3rd level. So I need to go and get some smokes. Yeah, that I'm also not sure about. This is a strange prison. I don't know how it works. What did I get locked up for? For saying Silent Hill's a bad game.
Getting some last minute exercise. Want to leave a good looking corpse, eh?
Locked. But we can go into the gymnasium.
Collecting smokes in a gym. Yeah, these guys are the perfect picture of good health.
They've got good tunes anyway.
Let's see what you got. You want to go a few rounds? Those academy skills will only get you so far. If you're going to survive in here, I better show you a few moves.
Were you out pumping iron today, Spaceman? I would imagine that these like this gym probably isn't too outside of what you normally do. When an enemy grabs you, quickly press action to break the grab. Be quick or else you'll be thrown. Like that there. Dinger. Massive session. Yeah, you don't want to go too hard. You might end up doing yourself in. And we don't want that.
Thanks for the ass whooping.
Well, I'm not surprised. Approach the weightlifter.
Oh, what's up, guns? You up for lifting some heavy weight? Break my record?
He's clipping through the thing, but that's okay. We'll ignore that. This is the stamina gauge. The red area is the hot zone. Here we go. Look at how much variety this game has. Everything from lap dancing to lifting weights. I mean, what else could you want in a video game? This actually works quite well. I'm just clicking with left, and then once that right meter is full, I'm clicking with right click. But it actually works fine. Oh, I balls it up. How embarrassing. Sorry about that. It definitely got a bit tougher as it went on.
Here's your cigarettes.
But not too bad, not too bad. Now this, on the other hand, I remember being painful. Do you remember this bit, Murgle? The speed bag?
So you want to have a go at it, do you? Pack of Smoke said you don't beat my record, mate.
Oh no. You have to hit left click and right click alternatively. But the problem is, so it starts off at level 1 and then it gets faster and faster and faster. But the problem is that when it speeds up, you've got no time to like readjust. And you just instantly fail. It's awful. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, balls it up. It's fine. As long as you can get 150 hits in the time limit, like it doesn't really matter about the speed really. Obviously if you're going faster you'll get more hits in, but I think you've got plenty of time. He says. I mean I'll probably fail it, but yeah. But see what I mean? Like see, as soon as you hit level 2, your timing is just well off. Honestly, see the strat? Just leave it on level 1. Don't even bother with level 2. Just grind it out on level 1.
You got some quick hands there. Here's the smokes.
Grim emotes are the best emotes. Right. Oh, hi there, Mad Dog. This guy's an absolute unit. Hello, Jones. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, Mad Dog sucks. Dead now, though. Now I can go to Cell Block C or whatever. Is there health knocking around? Maybe. I know I took some in the previous room, in the gym. Yeah, this is not good. Can I leave? No? No, I'm stuck. I'm committed. Here's health. The thing is, I'll probably have to knock these guys out because they probably drop smoke, so I should actually get rid of them. Maybe not. Okay, health is low, and none of them drop smokes anyway, so that was a waste. There's health over here, though. At least. Not a lot, but it's some.
Big Arm Tony's usually good for some smokes, but he ain't gonna talk to a cop in front of Gen Pop.
In front of who? Okay, these guys drop smokes. Oh dear. Any health knocking around? Any health in here? No. What about it? Oh no, more guys. I'm dead. Is that my first death? I think it is. Sad. Sad times.
Big Arm Tony's usually good for some smokes, but he ain't gonna talk to a cop in front of Gen Pop.
No problem, Fredster. Good luck. quite a lot of guys, isn't it? Just saying. I'm gonna die again. I'm actually blocked in here, I can't move.
Big Arm Tony's usually good for some smokes, but he ain't gonna talk to a cop in front of Gen Pop.
There might be help up the stairs, I'm guessing. Or there's help here. Not much, but, you know, it's something to keep me going. Oh no. I survived. We're doing fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna quickly check, see if there's more. Doesn't seem like it. Well, I'm not even gonna try the other side. I can't be bothered. Or I could even go even higher, but no, it's fine. Should be okay. He says this might be a mistake.
How about a round of one arm? Or is arm wrestling too strenuous?
Pin your opponent's arm down onto the table. This is the stamina gauge. The red area is the hot zone. It's similar to the it's pretty much the same actually as the weightlifting minigame. Go for it.
Oof.
I did it.
You win, man.
25 packs. Time to visit Wireboy over in the workshop.
Seems like they repopulate the rooms again. That's kind of them. The items anyway, not the enemies, thankfully. This way?
25 packs. Don't smoke them all in one sitting.
Nice. Here's your battery acid. Let it sit on the contacts for a bit and then bathe in the sudden darkness. But all that's useless without an escape route.
Don't worry about it. You seen Tattoo around?
After his escape map.
Man don't know how to keep his trap shut, does he?
Not the brightest star in the planetarium. He's probably back from work detail by now, though. Check the showers.
Check the showers? I don't like the sound of
I
that.
gotta see Tattoo in the showers.
This does not sound like a good plan.
Is that... That's Shadow barking.
Dumb mutt. Should put you down like your ex-partner.
This guy's gonna pay.
Leave him alone, Sickle.
Looky here. Dead man walking. What are you gonna do about it? Dead man?
I don't know. Why don't you try me?
Oh no. Sickle. I love the epic music. It's so over the top. This guy's an absolute machine. I mean, so am I, to be fair, but yeah. Sickle beats. Damn it. I was one combo away from winning. Damn it. This is not going well. Yeah, no problem, Medi. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you for the raid, and I hope you have a marvelous sleep. So close. Yet so far. We'll get there someday. It seems like you can't really throw him. He just breaks out of it immediately. Oh, there you go. There's a rare throw on this bloke. There you go.
You beat that dog again, I will neuter you on the spot. You got that, Sickle?
Bastard.
Hang tight, boy. Things aren't over yet. Tattoo's made the showers his office. I hope there's no strict dress code.
I don't know which way that is. I'm guessing this way. I've guessed incorrectly. Not this way either. And this is just where I was. It's not the workshop, obviously. Well, I'm running out of options here. This way. There we go. Oh, big health.
they flick the switch, we're gonna be halfway back to a hot babe and a cool drink.
You sure you can trust our ride to be there?
The Gopher's my sister's old man's deadbeat brother. No ride, no money. He'll be there.
Why don't you boys just shout it over the loudspeaker so everybody knows about the break?
What break? What's it to you, cop? You're gonna be smoking out the ears while we drink fruity blender drinks on the beach.
Maybe I'll tag along. Run behind you guys. Kicking your ass the whole way.
Oh, how do you plan on that? Tell the warden you want to walk off that last meal of donuts and whatever else cops eat.
That's my business. I'm just here to see your map.
Blow off, cop.
How rude is that? Blow off. I'm so offended.
Just focus on Tattoo. These other clowns are a waste of my time.
Are they really though? Because if we get rid of them, surely it makes fighting him easier, no? The kicks are slower, but they have better reach. Is there health anywhere? I'll have a look. Oh, there is. Best game ever. He hits hard though. Really hard. And I already used the other big health as I came in, I'm guessing. Oh, that was close. Literally one punch in it.
Thanks for the map, buddy. I appreciate it.
Screw you!
What the hell's going on in here?
Tupperware party. What's it look like?
Hey, you fellas seen Slate? Sickle's looking for him, and he's pretty steamed.
Watching is your job, Keystone.
He's in a steaming mood.
I had what I came for. Now it was time to drop below radar and square up someplace safe to review the map. Like myself, for instance.
It's weird how the cutscene audio is noticeably quieter than the gameplay audio.
Yeah, I seen your stuff.
I don't know why that's a thing, but yeah.
Interviews, but you know, seeing this is gonna be your last chance, maybe you'd like to, you know.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Son of a...
Oh my.
Tattoo's map wasn't half bad. It traced a route through the shower drain and a bunch of underground tunnels and ancient drainage pipes. This place was solid, but old, and it hadn't seen a whole lot of maintenance since Eisenhower was in the White House. I just had to hope the same could be said about old Sparky.
Spark plug?
In
Bob
just
Holly?
a few moments, the raging controversy surrounding the murder of Augie Blatz will be put to rest with the execution of fallen police officer Jack Slate. Bearing witness today are Mayor William Pinnacle, Captain Dick Hennessy of the Grant City Anti-Crime Unit, who made the arrest.
These are
and a number of
amazing
friends
names.
of the victim, including ex-heavyweight champ Rafshoon Diggs.
Cost me $100 to get the pleasure of frying you, Slate. But I would pay $2.
Oh, Heavenly Father, look into this man's heart and find the goodness. Look upon his soul with mercy and welcome him into your kingdom with open arms. Oh, dear God, give us a miracle.
If this works, I'll be back to get you out of here, preacher man.
Lord don't like empty promises, son.
Faith, Padre, faith.
Okay, it's time. Hey, Slate, when you get to hell, mention my name, and they'll give you a discount. Jack Slate, on behalf of the people of Grant City, I sentence you to death by means of electrocution for the heinous crime of intentional murder. Do you have any last words?
Not yet.
Good one.
Son of a...
What the hell is going on? What happened? Somebody turn on the damn lights!
It's Sickle!
Lockdown! I want this place sealed solid!
Thank you, Lord. Praise Jesus.
Love it when a plan comes together.
I gotta get to that drainage pipe in the showers before this map will do me any good.
Anything nice in here? Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes I do go in the wall mode without really meaning to. You don't need to press a button to pick stuff up. Why do I think that you do? That's the Mark Echo. That's the hangover from that game, I guess. Because you have to press buttons to pick up stuff in that. Well, I can't go this way. And this is not a game where pressing the use key on random doors is a thing. It will tell you if you can open it or not. Like so.
Don't let him get away!
Quite long, this bit, isn't it? The prison bit? This is longer than like the first two levels combined. Showers, he said.
Just follow the dotted line on the map. It should lead me right out of here.
Sewer level. Gotta love him. Yay, we have guns again. I would imagine there is stuff. The dead ends. Maybe not. No, it still could be true. This reminds me of Batman Arkham Asylum, actually, the bit with Killer Croc. I don't know why, it's just like the shape of the tunnels and stuff. And the fact that it's like this kind of grids design. My health is pretty poo. But there's health here, so it's fine. Armor would be nice. Nothing. Ooh. Bottomless pits.
The path is blocked. I gotta find another way around.
Ooh, barrels. You know what? Forget the barrels. Yeah, it was pretty disappointing anyway. Evasive barrels, yeah. Anything down here, even though this is not where I'm supposed to go? Oh, health. I'll take that. I think I do have to go that way then, because that's blocked, so we're gonna have to do this.
Looks like that ledge is my only way across.
That's what I was thinking. This is very slow though. This is painful. I'm on the edge of my seat though. Grimacing. Oh. Shotguns. Locked. Oh, nice. This is what I wanted. Now I need to be careful here though. So yeah, you can walk. If you hold down control, you can walk. That's quite useful. I mean, this is probably the only time in the game where you would want to do that. Otherwise, it's not really a game where you want to walk. But useful in that instance. Am I firing blanks? There we go. I'll take it. I mean, I don't really need it, but I'll take it. I don't see myself ever coming back. That is a big health. I definitely do not need that. That's a lot of blokes.
I gotta get that door open before the guards make it down here.
Ooh, lockpicking. Plenty of time.
Tattoo. Didn't think he'd get this far without his picture book to follow. Guy like him's better left in a cage with the rest of the animals. Think you still got another 20 years to go, short stack?
Screw you!
He's over here!
This game is great, obviously, right?
Wallet says his name was Marvin Silt. Looked like a typical low-rent thug. I don't know why he wanted me for a hood ornament, but I didn't have time to worry about that now. I needed a place to hide, and I knew just the perfect spot. They say every criminal returns to the scene of the crime, but very rarely do the good guys. By now, Hennessy would have my apartment under watch 24/7, but I was willing to bet that that crime scene was still open thanks to the usual assortment of bureaucratic snafus. I'd hole up in Blatz's apartment, let things cool down for a bit while I planned my next move. I wasn't gonna get very far dressed like an escaped prisoner, so I figured I'd borrow some of Augie's clothes. He wouldn't be needing them anymore now that he's 6 feet under. I had plenty of work ahead of me. Solve my father's murder and find the guy who set me up. And to do that, I was gonna need guns and information, more or less in that order. And there's one place where both exist in profusion: Chinatown.
I don't know. I don't think it's taking itself too seriously.
Fat Chow is always good for getting hardware, though he mostly
Am I giving them
provides
too much credit?
Yakuza, exactly the guys you don't want to have it. But right now, I didn't care, so long as he could hook me up with something powerful. Wherever you find Fat Chow, trouble's never too far behind. He's one of those wannabe triads, but he's as slimy as they come. Frankly, I don't even think he's Asian. And what do we have here? A little payoff?
What?
Jack Slade! Shoot him!
Did they kill that man? Whatever, who cares? Let's shoot some guys. Oh yeah, and I've got the dog again, don't forget, so I should use that as well. See, they clearly want you to use the wall mode here, but nah. I don't think the cars blow up. I don't think that's a concern. I should go back and get that armor. Bloke right next to me. How rude.
Freeze, Slate!
Oh no.
Put the gun down now!
Hello, LL Guy. How's it going? Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Am I allowed to show this? Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. Didn't really mean to pick that up, but it's fine.
He walked in like he owned the place, which suggested he probably did. $8 that I'd find ballistic merchandise inside. Well, 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 what sort of illegal gambling den do we have here?
Probably not the best use of my dog, but you know. Stranglehold, yeah. I streamed that a long time ago. Definitely could do that again, because it's pretty short. Oh, Illuminati. Don't know, maybe.
Open up, Chow. We need to chat.
Jack Slate? There's a bounty for him, dead or alive! Better if he's dead!
True. I like that stream that you showed me last night, by the way. I thought it was pretty cool.
You know a guy named Silk?
Yeah. He
He hang out at Black Orchid a lot. What you want? Why you do this to me?
Hey, I just wanted to buy a gun. But I got plenty now, thanks. You call the cops?
You crazy? I just call for backup. Cops show up on their own.
It's time to get out.
Yeah, I look at streams like
I don't
that and
wanna
I
start
think
shooting
I could
cops.
never do
He's
that.
just doing his job.
On multiple levels.
Call for backup.
Yeah, same. Even though it's cool. I just don't have that personality. So the sniper rifles in this game are really fiddly, and I don't like them. And also, I can't seem to be able to get the zoom to work. So we're just gonna have to roll with this. And it's really touchy. Yeah, let's not. Can I put this away now? Let's not bother with that. I've got an M4 if I need some long range action. I've got a super shotgun. Pretty slow though. Who's this guy? And who's this guy? Yeah, they like spawning in guys from behind. Oh, is that... Yeah, that's full health. I need armor. Let's try and disarm this guy. Or not. There we go. They call that a shotgun disarm. This is clearly not a shotgun. But yet he like pumped the sniper rifle like it was one. Amazing.
Can't let the cops spot me or it's back to old Sparky.
Call for backup.
Where to?
Black Orchid.
That car looks like it's made out of
This guy
cardboard.
Syl practically lived at this massage parlor. Time to find out why he tried to run me down.
Welcome. Please, may I take your coat?
I'll hang on to it, thanks. I'm looking for Marvin Silt. I hear he comes here a lot.
Yes, please. This way.
Hey, hand over the iron.
I'm gonna want this back. Something smelled fishy, and it wasn't the sushi bar.
What a line.
They escorted me to a room and told me to sit tight, but I didn't have time for that. I had to find Silt.
This way.
These goons aren't gonna make finding Silt any easier.
Back to the old fisticuffs. Health, I'll take that. That door doesn't work, just this one.
I'm gonna need to get my guns back first.
Oh God. Oh.
Blimey.
Hey, horse. I'd like my iron back if you haven't already sold it.
Oh no. Of course it was never going to be a one-on-one. There had to be extra guys. In this case, it seems like the extra goons respawn. There's health in the corner if I need it. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Imagine if you died during that little fade out thing.
Alright, Sil.
You'd be fuming.
Okay. What do you want? You want money? Is that it?
I want to know who hired you to run me down outside the prison.
What, that? That wasn't nothing personal, man. I was told that if anyone other than Tattoo popped out of that pipe, to give him the run over. You was just at the wrong place at the wrong time, mate.
Well, seeing as how I got your car, your phone, and your wallet, I'd say I was at the right place at the right time. Who gave you those instructions?
A guy named Gopher. Said he was working for someone.
Oh no.
Jack Slate, I presume. You can relax. I was only after Silt.
Yeah, well, so was I, but I wasn't done with him yet.
Sorry, had to be done. You want to point that somewhere else?
You want to tell me why you killed Silt?
Just settling a score. Somebody from Mayhem Inc. killed my brother, and I aim to put things right.
Mayhem Inc.? What, that Assassin's Guild out of Broadway?
That's the one. Figure if I kill them all, I'll eventually get the guy who snuffed my brother through a process of elimination. What about you? What's your beef with Baldy here?
I'm trying to find a hit or two. You know of a guy about this tall, one eye, dresses kind of frilly, carries a gold Luger?
Gold Luger. Sounds like Patch, one of the Mayhem bosses. Thinks he's some kind of designer killer or performance artist. Real expensive. And real hard to find. Yo, what say we find someplace quieter?
Okay. Well, there's armor there, but I don't need it. But here's a super shotgun.
This chick's my only lead. I gotta keep her alive.
Heads up, Jack. More thugs just pulled into the parking lot. Come on, tough guy.
Well, that's pretty unorthodox for a hostess, don't you think?
You're smoking, baby. What are you waiting for? Get them off me.
The hit girl needs my help.
You're smoking, baby.
I should go back and get the armor.
Smoking, baby.
The place was surrounded by triad goons, courtesy of Fat Chow and his friends. He sure liked to carry a grudge, but they say an elephant never forgets.
See you in hell!
Alright, once we make it out of here, hang a right and head down the street. I'll cover your back.
Cool beans, Hotshot.
Cool beans? Did people say that back then? I guess so. Yeah, I can hear the comparison there. Dumb Florida moron.
Get that bitch!
What are you waiting for? Get them off me!
The hit girl needs my help.
No, she doesn't. She's doing fine. Yeah. This actually came out before Vice City, but by a few months. I don't think crouching actually improves your aim. I keep thinking it does. I don't think that's a thing. I think I'm making that up. But I'm doing it anyway, hoping that I avoid some gunfire while doing it. Look at the ray tracing on the floor there with the puddle. Isn't that amazing?
Jack! Where the hell are you? I need cover over here!
Pew pew pew. There's a very inaccurate. Not a huge fan.
Nice outfit, Chow. But I'd go with a double X next time.
See you in hell!
That's the second time he said that.
Why don't you give me a call sometime? Maybe we can do it again.
You mean like a date?
Hey, if shooting bad guys is your idea of a date, then yeah, like a date.
Wow, I just pulled.
Eve Adams? That can't be your real name. And just like that, she was gone. Not the first time a woman like that has sparked my interest and run out on me, but I couldn't let myself get distracted.
Oh.
I had a grave to visit. My father's.
Can we not leave that until later? No?
It's alright, boy. I don't know where this track is taking us. But once we see it through, we're out of here. This place is sucking the life out of me.
Whoa, Jack! It's just me.
What are you doing here?
Same as you. Frank may have left me unemployed and buried in bills, but he was still a good man.
Thanks. And sorry about all that trouble back at the club.
Yeah, you should be. I got fired.
Serious?
Oh no.
Sorry about that, but you know, you're better than that place.
Hey, the money was good. A lot better than what I'm making now, waiting tables down at the Orr House.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being a waitress. Listen, I gotta ask. Do you have any idea what Dad was working on when he died?
Muck diving for Gloria Exner mostly. She wanted him to scrounge up some dirt on the mayor to help her win the election. She's got a mad on against his stormtrooper police squad.
You mean Gak?
Yeah. And she thought maybe Frank could prove that the funds were being misappropriated and misused.
Well, were they?
Beats me.
Move it!
Who are they?
Just get out of here!
Oh, this game is so good, isn't it?
clowns with guns? I'll be having nightmares about this for months. Oh man, I always hated the circus.
So I think this is when the game gets much harder. I find this MP5 a bit underwhelming. There's health there, but I won't take it just yet. Oh, did they run out of ammo as well? That's interesting. Oh, he went from an AK to a Mac 11. That's cool. I didn't realize that was a thing. Yeah, then get rid of him.
Boy, you fellas really need to get some sun.
Not bad. I might as well go for the big hill, because I don't think you ever come back. Oh, there's a bloke here. 2 blokes here. 3 blokes here. I guess that's what the helicopter was doing. Oh, this is not what I wanted, like, at all. Well, at least I left the big health. And that's another bloke who's just spawned in. I should have left when I had the chance, I guess. Thought I was doing a good thing by coming back. Run. You don't run very fast though in this game.
Man, what's next? Zombies?
My health is very poor. I'm dead. Oh, the guy who I was taking as a shield literally just dropped health. But thankfully,
Man, what's next?
if you reload a
Zombies?
checkpoint, they give you like half health, which is kind of them. But yeah, the game is not messing around anymore. It's a bit of a spike, isn't it?
Man, what's next? Zombies?
The manual targeting is a bit fiddly. It's usable, but it's fiddly. Worth it though, because you can get headshots of it. Could not lock onto the guy in front of me. It wouldn't let me.
Man, what's next? Zombies?
I'm doing worse this time. Significantly worse.
Man, what's next? Zombies?
Grabbing this guy is definitely the play though, I reckon. Hello Reptiloid, thank you very much for the raise. I hope you had a marvellous stream. Oh dear. I do like any game where you shoot a gun and shell casings are left on the ground. It's probably quite a good game. Okay. It is quite silly, but it's also quite good. But yes, thank you. I hope you had a good stream. Ooh, armor. I will take that. Oh no. There's someone from behind this bloke here. He's very keen. Not the best camera in the world, but it will do. Caught in demo hell. Was it fun though? Did you find any good ones? Oh my. Ooh, health. Wonderful. Hello, MFG. How's it going? I'm getting shot from behind. Never good. At least I took out the guy up there. I'm gonna wait for that helicopter to go away. Oh, that's cool. I had no idea that was a thing. Oh, very nice. I have never really properly played a Final Fantasy game, ever. I've played some 14, but that doesn't really count, doesn't it? No. It's relentless, this game. I'm dead. I'm so dead. That was a pretty epic way to leave the fight, though. Thank you, Fredster. Probably gonna die. Don't be too surprised if I die. That's fine. I'll just wait for you to come back. Outplayed.
Man, what's next? Zombies?
The MP5's range is not good. There's health over here, but then a bunch of guys drop down. See?
Man, what's next? Zombies?
Should have had the shotgun ready. Realistically. I do appreciate that you can switch weapons even when you're holding someone. At least it seems like the Jokers, they sometimes drop health. So that's nice. So we'll grab that. Grab this. That works. It was a little sloppy, but it works. So there's still that big health over there if I need it. Which I probably will. Let's take cover over here. Wait for the helicopter to go away. I'm not sure if you can destroy it like early to prevent it from dropping off more blokes, but it's probably easier just to let them spawn in. I'll try and get rid of some of them from up here. There's a bloke up there as well. It's all kicking off, isn't it? Yeah, this game goes from being about as hard as Peter Andre to about as hard as Vinnie Jones, like, within the space of one level. Okay, and then more ammo here. I'm playing it very cautiously. I don't know how that even makes sense, but don't worry about it. Okay, I'm gonna take this now, and then I'm gonna try and push on. Get rid of some of them. There's a canister there. Or I'm gonna try and take this guy hostage. I think that's probably the play. It's working. It's working. Is that it? No, surely there are more. It seemed like there were more. No? Armor. Do I need armor? Not really. But there are more blokes, so I'll probably need it in a moment. I'm happy with how that turned out. And at least I'm moving on to this bit with good health and armor. See if this works. Nope. Forget that plan.
Gotta get this gate open.
Lock. Can I grab you? Apparently not. Why not? There we go. I was mashing the E key like my life depended on it. This guy enjoys shooting a wall. Oh, we got my hostage though. He's cheating? Wall hacker? Armor up here. See, the MP5 is just a bit rubbish, isn't it? Compared to the AK especially. I'm debating whether or not to take the armor. I'll take the armor. Anything over here? Oh, that's big health. I'll leave that, but I'll take the armor. Nice. Sure, it could have gone a bit better, but I'm happy enough with that. Oh, that guy fell down a hole. Handle needed. And I assume this is just locked.
Gotta get this gate open.
I don't know where those other gunshots are coming from, but here, I guess. One of them has a little pew-pew sniper rifle. Hacks, absolutely, yeah. They always know where you are. That's okay, I can handle it. Oh no, I have a pew pew sniper rifle. But I really dislike the sniper rifles in this game.
Snipers posted everywhere. I gotta be careful.
Especially because I can't zoom in for whatever reason. Maybe I should look into that and see if I can fix it, but yeah. It has to be a headshot or you might as well just miss. You do so little damage. There we go. But yeah, if you just go for a body shot, it's like the same as like a punch or something. It does hardly any damage. It's a bit silly, isn't it? And there's a bloke up there. Can I get him with this? Yes, just about. No, I'm wrong. I take it back. I do have one. Oh no. I was gonna say I have one shot in the sniper rifle, but I used it. Panicked and died. It is a bit like the scout, yeah. But like even worse. It's just awful.
Snipers posted everywhere. I gotta be careful.
Let's get a bit closer this time. So you can lock on with the sniper rifle, but then you're just doing body shots, you know. It's pretty useless. There we go. And then bloke over here. Ignore the other ones. Do look at them later. And then this one. Right, and then I'm still alive. But for how long? There's full health there. Should I use it now, though? That's the question. Let's take it. I'll need to go down there anyway. There's armor across here. That didn't work like the way I wanted it to. It's fine. I can't carry any more weapons. I mean, I guess we're getting rid of this because it only has 9 shots. But there you go, a weapon limit. Quite surprising considering how like silly this game is. You feel me?
I know this cemetery. I buried more than one friend here. The only way out is the way I came in, but it seems these clowns know it too. there's the main gate. If I can make it, I'm home free.
Seems like a reasonable thing that a clown would have. You know, just a van with a minigun on the back of it. Of course. Absolutely. This is such a me game. Like, it's such a typical VOD game, isn't it? True. Let's take the armor. That's a movie I haven't seen in such a long time. I haven't seen that movie in like 20 years. I remember liking it, but I don't know if it's actually good or not. The music here is very, reminds me of that song from the Matrix soundtrack. Keep it in the memory box there. But then again, I like confronting my nostalgia. That's why I play games like this. And you know what? I think this game is still great. This is obviously a banger, right? Hello, David. My day is fine. What about you? If you can hear me over the carnage here. Excellent. There's just a lot going on at the moment. We're getting there. I think I've run out of canisters. Oh no, there's loads in the corner there. But I need help. Classic auto-targeting failing me there. And I didn't get to shoot the canister because it like clipped through the van. It's fine. That's a bad weapon combination. So close, yet so far. What did you think of the new Lilo and Stitch? We'll get him next time. Rice? Good, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Getting shot, but I think during the dog animation you've got those sweet iframes, so it's all good. This is going well. I can't mess it up now. Yeah, it's pretty satisfying. I did it.
Was gonna ambush me tonight.
I don't know what you're talking about. Most of Mayhem Inc.'s muscle is holed up preparing for the debate tomorrow. If somebody was trying to kill you tonight, it probably wasn't them.
Then who would... Hold on, wait, what are they planning to do at the debate?
Someone posted an open hit on some feminist running for mayor.
Gloria Exner?
That sounds about right. I try to avoid politics. Big waste of time. But I'll tell you, every freelancer with a pea shooter will be there trying to collect. Should make my job a little easier.
All right. I'll meet you there.
What for? I'm telling you, the competition's pretty stiff.
I need Exner alive.
Hello, Macaroni. I hope you're doing well.
Behind these stadium walls, two of Grant City's bitterest political rivals square off in the last scheduled debate of this mayoral election. Incumbent William Pinnacle will likely find himself taking a defensive stance against his opponent, Gloria Exner.
William Pinnacle is an amazing name.
Accusations of misappropriated funds and what she calls Nazi-style tactics employed by the city's anti-crime unit, widely known as GAC. But despite these accusations, Mayor Pinnacle still leads in the polls, due in large part to his urban renewal program. The construction of a citywide subway system promises to
I think there's no K. I think it's just GAC.
Outside businesses to the area. Whether or not that's enough to distract attention away from his decision to close the Iron Point Penitentiary after the recent riot and breakout is anyone's...
Yeah, no subtitles. You just have to listen.
I'm on the friggin' air here. Come on.
Hi, Jack. Where are you?
News chopper.
Yeah.
Right across from you.
My sexy eye in the sky.
Somebody's sighting you. Move! Move!
Get him off me!
Do you know what I will say though? I think I prefer no lip syncing over bad lip syncing, you know? All of war is the cartel. Jesus.
Don't shoot, this thing will go off.
Eve, what's going on?
Hang on a sec, Jack. Just found some guy planting a bomb.
Ask him how many there are.
How many?
They just told me to put one in each of the bathrooms.
Another name off my list.
Oh man, I can't believe you just did that.
Okay, handsome. Walk me through this.
All right, look.
Oh,
you gotta
no.
slide the detonator pin off the platen cylinder. Roll it around if you gotta, but don't let it touch the sides of the channel.
Or what?
Or you'll be trickling out of the sky over about 4 city blocks.
Oh, nice.
Guide the detonator pin through the core's channel before time runs out. Movement controls move the detonator pin. Camera controls rotate the bomb. The bomb will explode if the pin comes in contact with the circuitry. Advance the pin between the electrodes to extend time. This game truly has it all. It actually is. It's just a banger of a game, what can I say? Good try, Illuminati, good try. No chance. We're gonna have to try harder than that.
Okay, I'm moving to the next floor.
Look at them popping in out of nowhere.
I'm heading to the roof.
Eve, behind you!
Oh no, it's that bloke.
No! Eve, behind you! 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 Pilot, swing around to the parking lot.
Yeah, basically macaroni. Yeah. Oh no.
Take it easy.
The love interest is dead. Absolutely fuming about that. And they just jump in from out of nowhere. It's a very goofy game, but I kind of love that about it. I can't get that guy to the left. Your gun only goes so far. Oh, I don't know what happened there. We'll ignore that.
Follow that limo.
How dope is this? Any Lou Bega fans in the audience tonight? Oh, I could not hit that. Oh, you can pop the tires, that's cool. Does it really though? Does it really? Yeah, exactly. These bits are not great. The rockets are hard to hit. They're very fast, and your crosshair is bloody slow. But we'll get there. I believe in myself. No. The mouse sucks for this. Does it look like mouse aiming? If this was mouse aiming, this would be the worst mouse aiming you've ever seen. Yeah, the reflections are very nice. Yeah, the mouse just doesn't work well for the manual aiming. The mouse doesn't work that well for this game in general, but luckily the game works well enough anyway, without that. That makes sense, yeah. Absolutely. I'm doing better this time, I think. Maybe. Question mark. I thought real Yakuza used a gamepad though. That's what I read. I guess not. Where's the weak spot on it that I haven't hit yet? That wheel, I think. There we go. That was great.
It wasn't supposed to end this way. It was supposed to end with a brutal interrogation and him spilling the beans about who killed my father and hired him to set me up. But he took those answers to hell with him. I was down to one last lead, Gloria Exner. She'd probably never know that I saved her life that night, but she might want to talk to the son of her dead private eye.
Suspects were seen fleeing the stadium in a number of directions, dragging police units into several high-speed chases throughout the city.
I wasn't the only one interested in Exner. The bomb squad was on the scene unloading what looked like heavy-duty equipment. Thing is, they weren't carrying anything out.
Growing concern
There is a
that the
dog,
candidates might
correct.
face further terrorist threat have prompted Chief Inspector Dick Hennessy of the Grant City Anti-Crime Unit to keep all forces on alert.
You hear that, fellas? Wouldn't want anything bad to happen to Miss Exner now.
If Mayhem Inc. had planted bombs inside, Hennessy's guys didn't look too anxious to take them out. But maybe that's what Hennessy wanted, an excuse to see Exner incinerated before she had a chance to clean up his gag squad. Terrorists or no terrorists, I had to find those bombs and get to Exner first. Building prints. These might come in handy. I wonder why they're just lying around, though.
He's here!
Gak? Maybe.
All bombs in place, sir. He's mine.
You bastard!
I'll take that, thanks.
Yeah, the dog is fantastic. Should I take the tiny health? Why not? Don't really need it, but why not? Let's go for it. Blocked. That's more health. I thought that was going to be a way up, but I guess not. Let's try this way. Oh, right, okay.
All right, Shadow. Time to earn your stripes. Sniff out those bombs for me.
Use Shadow to find the bombs. Press and hold crouch to have Shadow sniff the bombs out. When a bomb is near, it will show up on the map as a glowing red dot. Is this the greatest game of all time?
Attaboy. Let me at this thing.
Oh, it would be better if Shadow actually disarmed the bomb. I know what I'm doing. Way better from Chop. No competition there. Oh no.
Building prints. These might come in handy. I wonder why they're just lying around, though.
No.
He's here!
So yeah, you need to be careful, which is fair enough, I guess. So wishes it could be this good. Whoops.
He's mine.
I'm dead. I didn't do very well there. It happens.
Building prints. These might come in handy. I wonder why they're just lying around, though.
He's here.
Who would leave those lying around? Yeah, I just need someone like Macaroni to show me how it's done.
All bombs in place, sir.
True. You're very busy.
He's mine. Bastard.
I'll take that, thanks.
That's better. I did like 10 times better there.
All right, Shadow. Time to earn your stripes. Sniff out those bombs for me. Attaboy. Let me at this thing.
I mean, it's true, Macaroni, isn't it? Real Tech 9 would say so, anyway. I like that it says Namco on the chips here, or whatever that is. That is true. think it is, yeah. Hopefully it will change. Fingers crossed.
I got him sighted.
I'll grab that.
All bombs in place, sir. You're a dead man, Slate.
Hotel key acquired. Let's grab this. And grab that. I appreciate that this game rewards exploration.
Go on, boy. Hurry. Good boy.
You only have 2 minutes? Oh no. Where could it be? I really thought it'd be over here somewhere. I guess not. I think this is going to be a game over. I can't find it, sorry.
Good work, boy.
Oh.
I'll take it from here.
They give you that massive big room as a red herring, really? I think this is actually probably low-key easier with a keyboard. If you were doing this with an analog stick, you'd be all wobbly and stuff, you know?
Target acquired.
I'm not a fan of this camera angle. Mark Echo would be proud.
Sir. He's mine! Son of a bitch! Ugh.
Now, where to use that key? Not here. Health there, but don't really need it. Okay. Over here.
Alright, boy. I'm gonna need your help here.
Third bomb. 2 minutes.
Good boy.
There we go.
I'm on my way.
At least they give you loads of time for those. They don't need to explain the rules every time, like, I get it. It turns red when you're like getting close to the edge. I'm sweating. I don't know about you. Ooh, that one was actually quite close. To be fair, that was quite challenging. Compared to the first two, anyway. Renovation in progress. That was very monk-esque. I'm drenched in sweat. I look like I've had a shower. Might have to. I am nearly dead. There's armor there.
All bombs in place, sir. Sorry, pal. No witnesses.
Got it. Hotel key acquired. You'll get him next time, Sushi Belt.
I'm not done in here yet.
Oh, sorry. My apologies.
Go on, boy. Hurry. Good boy.
This room has the last bomb. Find it quickly. You only had 30 seconds.
Atta boy. Let me at this thing.
Yeah. I appreciate the effort though. Oh, poo. The nerves got the better of me there. Honestly, that last firefight went so badly that I don't mind doing it again. It is a pretty sick jacket. I don't know, I like the one he has at the start as well. The one that says Police K9 on the back, that's pretty good too.
He's on the second floor.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be awful. Checkpoints aren't too bad in this. They're not like super close together, but they're not super spaced out either. Like it's, I would say, fairly fair. I'm sorry to hear that, Macaroni. How far are you to go? Like, do you have much more left to do? Ass cheeks, pure cheeks. That was just disastrous. Speaking of Yakuza, of course you are Yakuza brothers with Navam. I haven't seen Navam recently. I hope he's doing alright. Yakuza Hermanos, exactly.
He's on the second floor.
Busy studying. Good lad. Not like you, Macaroni. Let's use my precision aim here. Some of the best crosshair placement you've ever seen. No, it's a bad idea. I do like the blowing curtains though, it's a nice touch. Flirting? What, with me? I'm actually like out of ammo. That's a bit awkward, isn't it? Good thing I've got a dog to help me out.
Sorry, pal. No witnesses.
That is true. Excellent point. Well made.
Go on, boy. Hurry. Good boy.
No, I need to not mess this up. Don't choke. Just for
Attaboy.
content.
Let me at this thing.
Should have gone off by now. We're going in! All right, boys. You've been briefed. There are known terrorists in the building, and they are prepared to take decisive action against us. You know your orders.
Whoa, sounds like demolitions. I don't know what they're trying to accomplish, but I doubt they mean to leave this place standing.
Okay. Grant Anti-Crime? I'm guessing. Grant City is the name of the city, so I'm guessing it's something like that. In fact, did you know there was actually supposed to be a spin-off where I think you played as one of them or something, but it got cancelled, so got it about that. Fires have now broken out in the building. The on-screen thermometer shows the temperature of the current floor. You must quickly get out through the floor and up to the next level. If the gauge reaches its maximum, the floor will burn. Looks like it says bum. The floor will bum and you will fail. Extinguishing fires that you come across will help lower the temperature gauge and give you a little bit more time. Move quickly and don't waste time.
The temperature's rising fast. There's no time to waste.
I guess so. I can't remember. I remember reading about it in magazines. But yeah, it never came out. Oh no, there's a lady.
That's him!
Get wrecked there. Yeah.
The temperature's rising fast. There's no time to waste.
He's a cop, but at this stage, I've been framed. So the cops don't like me anymore.
He's here!
Nah, well, I think the clown level was much more of the difficulty spot. This isn't too bad. Health at maximum. What's down to the right here? Absolutely nothing.
That's him!
Well, I don't know. Are these really cops? I don't know. Don't ask me.
Fire extinguisher. Well, I can use this.
Can't remember. This is a game I haven't played in literally like 20 years. And I never finished it, so... I definitely got further from this. That's for sure. To safely get past the fires blocking your path, use a fire extinguisher. Equip the fire extinguisher, then target a fire using auto-target. Press fire to shoot. Keep shooting at the flames until they're completely extinguished. You will automatically discard the fire extinguisher after it has run out of propellant. San who?
Here, take this key to the maintenance room.
Thanks. Stay low and get out of here.
Pretty much, yeah. Fire extinguisher out of propellant. Correct, Macaroni. No kappa, no keepo. That's just facts.
I need a key for this one.
Locked. Who's this bloke?
Here, take this. It'll probably help you.
Thanks.
Sounds like
Stay low and get out of here.
Adam Jensen. Speaking of Adam Jensen, Macaroni has just got the Deus Ex hat jackpot. Congratulations. You can't script that, can you? Everyone's gonna say that I've like rigged it for you and like we've practiced and rehearsed this earlier on.
Take him out!
I doubt you can use the fire extinguisher as a weapon, but you never know. I don't want to mess this up, because that temperature thermometer is getting, it's raising and I'm not liking the look of that. Temperature's rising. Also the name of a Mobb Deep song. Absolutely smashed it. TBH.
He's here!
I have actually died a fair few times in this.
There he is!
No problem, Macaroni. Thank you very much for hanging out and good luck with work. This is locked.
Locked.
Can I do this? Hold on.
Locked. 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 Locked.
Good game. Confirmed. I mean, we knew it was a good game anyway. But, like, even more so.
Take this key, it'll get you into the maintenance room.
Thanks. Stay low and get out of here.
Are you gonna go, Illuminati? Is this the time for you?
Temperature's rising fast. There's no time to waste.
No time to waste. I've never seen a yellow fire extinguisher before.
Through these smaller fires with this extinguisher. Here's the control room. I should be able to turn on the sprinklers from in here.
Ah, see, Illuminati's actually smart. I'm just a big dicko. Or if I was from down south, a big ticko. Where are we off to? I feel like I had to go that way, but I don't know, I'm confused. Well, I know a guy who can help you with that. So I can't dive over that. And the temperature's rising. What do I do?
There he is!
I might have failed, but you know. Oh well. And this isn't even the right way. It was nice to get the armor, but it's not even the right way. Did he spawn in just immediately from behind? That is rude. But we made it.
This is the top floor. Exner's gotta be up here.
Someone help me! I need backup!
Here, take this. It'll probably help you.
Thanks. Stay low and get out of here.
There he is!
It really does sound like him, doesn't it? I'll take that. Maybe. At least I do not need to worry too much. Or I don't need to worry about the temperature stuff anymore.
I gotta find Exner before Gak does.
So I guess I can't go there yet. The Men in Black.
Jack Slate.
You know this place better than I do. You lead the way and I'll keep you covered.
Escort mission.
Gloria, they're
We
gonna
love
be gunning
those.
for you. Stay low and keep moving.
There she is.
Gotcha,
I'll
gotcha.
take care of this. Stay out of sight.
Thank you. I thought I was gonna die. Thank you.
No problem. We have to get to the rooftop. Fast.
Get that bitch.
You saved my life. I thought I was gonna die.
Hanging soundtrack. I mean, I guess I'll take this stuff.
I got your number, man. Let's do this.
You gotta be kidding me. Gloria, I need you to stay out of sight while I take care of this guy.
Let's do this.
Is this a good tactic? Too slow. Too slow.
That's right. This won't take long.
This is basically that bloke from Metal Gear Solid 3.
That's right.
The Fury? Question mark?
Won't take long.
One of those.
This won't take long. I don't believe it.
Don't you boys know it's not safe to play with matches?
What are you doing?
Hey, I'm open to any suggestions.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Bravery runs in your family.
Yeah, about that. Look, he died investigating your case. What exactly did you send him after?
I heard a rumor that there were some budgetary issues with the subway construction. I thought maybe Frank could find out for sure.
And did he?
I don't know. He never made it to our meeting. I'm afraid, Jack. People want me dead and I don't know why. Please, stay with me.
Look, you need a safe place to hide out until this is all over. You got a car?
Yeah.
Head out to Cold Rock Creek. My dad's cabin is at the end of Mayflower Lane. Stay there until you hear from me. And, since you're headed in that direction, you think you can give me a lift to the pier?
The page was from Gopher, the guy who hired Silt to drive Getaway after the prison break. Apparently, he also brokered jobs for Patch. Chances were good he might know who hired Patch to kill Blatz and set me up. You Gopher?
Yeah. Who the hell are you? Where's Patch?
Busy getting embalmed.
Oh, bloody hell.
Bloody hell. But yeah, I think that's probably a good place to stop. Let's save. But yeah, so far, absolute banger of a game. Really, it's great. And yeah, thank you all for hanging out. And I should be on again tomorrow. Well, the mini games are like the stuff that you've seen. You've seen those bits basically. No problem. Thank you all for hanging out. I'll catch you guys hopefully tomorrow with more of this. And yeah, have a good one.